I love the fact that my love for sneakers is going far and beyond the normal societal hype. I love the fact that the sneakers that I am now picking up are not just the Jordans, the Yeezys, and the heavily sought after, heavily talked about sneakers. It really does bring me joy, man. Family, it is a beautiful day in Washington, D.C. It is a beautiful night to talk about sneakers, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Now, this sneaker I picked up, I was actually waiting for it to come in the mail for the last couple of days, and it finally got here. I gotta say, these aren't bad. I wish they had something a little bit more, but nonetheless, they're not bad. Definitely keeping them, definitely staying in the collection. So, family, with that being said, sit back, relax, vibe out, and cool for a little bit, and let's get into today's review of the Diadora N9002 RaeKwon. Into the review of the Diadora N9002 RaeKwon, family, I have to let you know how much I appreciate you for just being here, being on the channel. Thank you for taking your time and just taking the time out of your day to hit that subscribe button, the like button, taking the time out of your day to comment, share this channel with your friends, your family, your loved ones, anybody who has a real, true, genuine interest in the sneaker game. No gimmicks, no this and that over here on this channel, family. We keep it 100% all the time, and I have to say thank you for keeping it real with yourself. Thank you for just being here, and of course, I love you guys. So let's get back into the video. We are talking about the Diadora N9002 RaeKwon. I've never owned a Diadora sneaker, okay? So I don't know the origins of Diadora. I don't know how Diadora got started. I don't know if there's any major athletes or creators signed to Diadora. If I'm even pronouncing this right, it may be Diadora. I don't know. All I know is I saw this shoe and I liked this shoe. My mind has not changed. Now, there are some things that I would love to have seen different with this shoe, but nonetheless, I'm satisfied, okay? And I really feel like this is a really dope New York inspired sneaker that I'm definitely keeping in the collection because I want unique pieces in my collection. I'm done just copying the hype and the heat compared to whatever you may believe heat to be. I'm tired of it, and I have to refine my sneaker palette. Okay, now, family, if you're someone behind on the other side of this lens, watching through your TV, your phone, your laptop, or whatever, and you're the person who only wants to hear about those types of shoes, that's fine. We have those on the channel as well, but today, let's talk about something unique. So, family, what I've done, because I don't know the full backstory of the Diadora RaeKwon collab, I've actually pulled up nicekicks.com and I've pulled up their description of this sneaker. Hip-hop legend RaeKwon is teaming up with Diadora and Foot Locker and launching Community Links, a series of product capsules that are linked to local cities and communities. The first launch of the program features two colorways of the Diadora N9002, one taking inspiration from New York City and the other from the universe. So there is another colorway drop-in that is in more of a black suede, gray suede mixture type of color. Both of them have the Community Links charms on the side of them, like you see right here. On the side of them, like you see right there, family. All right, now personally, I love that. I love when sneakers come with that extra feature. I love when sneakers come with that extra pop, that extra flair that makes the sneaker even more unique. Blue and orange suede and mesh make up the NYC inspired colorway, taking the colors of the New York Knicks as the color palette of the sneaker. RaeKwon's iconic type front logo is seen printed on the right heel in orange, with Diadora branding seen on the left heel respectively. Right shoe right here, family, as you guys can see, there is RaeKwon's logo right there. Okay, and then on the left, you do have the traditional Diadora logo printing right there as well. The universe inspired colorway features a black suede and mesh with reflective silver hits throughout. The Diadora logo on the quarter panels features a galaxy light print with Ray's logo on the right heel and the Diadora logo on the left. Now, personally, family, I'm not going to be going for the black and silver, the universe colorway. I'm actually cool with the New York inspired colorway just because of that real clean orange and blue. You already know, Islanders and Mets gear for days when it comes to this one, okay? No, I'm not from New York, but I'm a fan of quality items like this, and I'm a fan of stories like Community Link Project that RaeKwon is putting on. Alongside the drop of the collaborative sneaker, now this is the cool part, listen to this. Alongside the drop of the collaborative sneaker, RaeKwon, Diadora, and Foot Locker selected 16 New York City on the Rise musicians for an invite-only beat-making course for 4 weeks hosted by DJ Scram Jones. That's amazing, man. 16 up-and-coming musicians from the New York area for an invite-only course on how to make beats with, I'm assuming to be a very well-known DJ Scram Jones. That's great. Community Link Project, I'm in full support. And then it says the RaeKwon Diadora N9000, which in this case, the N9002, is set to drop on February 5th. Oh no, hold on. The RaeKwon Diadora N9000 is set to drop on February 5th exclusively at Foot Locker and Champ Sports with a retail price tag of $120. Obviously it dropped before that, if I'm not mistaken, because, well, we have our hands on them. Maybe they're just talking about the Universe colorway dropping on February 5th. I think that colorway comes out on the 5th of February. These came out this past Saturday the 29th. So I think that's what that may be. But regardless, family, the shoe is dope. Okay, so now that we've got the backstory, now that we understand the premise behind the Community Links project, the sneaker is really dope in the fact that it does stay true to exactly what the description said. It stays true to its New York roots. So right here, as you can see, New York Knicks inspired colorway. Now, of course, you can definitely pull this off with some New York Knicks gear, with some New York Islanders gear, basically New York Mets gear, basically anything New York orange and blue inspired, or you can rock this with something orange and blue inspired, or to kill it with your outfits, whatever the case may be, family. This is a good runner shoe, and I can just tell by the build that it's actually really sturdy, really good quality for a really good price tag of $120 USD. I'm looking forward to rocking this shoe multiple times throughout the year. Here are the materials that we're going to talk about. Right here we have a really clean orange suede, we have a really clean blue suede, and we have that topped off with an orange toe box, a white and orange diversified midsole, I'm gonna call it. Well, basically it's a white and orange paletting on the midsole, and then you have that black outer sole with the Diadora logo right there in the middle of it. As far as the logo branding for Diadora, on the inner sole, you do have that joint logo branding with RaeKwon and Diadora on the inner sole. Diadora logos right there on the tongue of the shoe, and this is the left shoe, so it does have the Diadora logo branding on the back, and the laces are really cool too because they have some thicker reinforced rope laces. I do wish the laces were a little bit thicker, but it's not a deal breaker by any means. Still a really clean shoe, and I feel like if you got your hands on this shoe, great job. I'm not sure if there's going to be a restock of these. I don't know how Diadora releases their products, but if there is going to be a restock, that's great. If not, then we're just going to have to keep it moving, if you know what I'm saying. I love the fact that the Diadora logo right here on the side is more of a hard leather, okay, in a way, because it just makes it feel like it's not going anywhere. My issues with this shoe are very simple. I wish that this suede right here, as good as it is, I wish this suede matched this orange. As you guys can see right here, the suede that's around the toe box is actually a lot darker than the suede that's on top of the toe box. Okay, that mesh, not mesh, but where the holes are to give your foot the ventilation that it needs, because this is a runner shoe. I just wish that this orange was the same orange all throughout the shoe. This orange here, not necessarily this darker orange suede, not really a fan of that per se, but that orange toe box is a really beautiful, clean orange. Now, I'm glad it's not quite as bright as the logo orange or the I Stay orange right here on the top of the laces, but nonetheless, it's still solid sneaker, man. It's still a really solid shoe, and I know that if you got your hands on these when they drop, you got a gem. Everybody and their mother was going for that Panda restock, and they literally let these go under the radar, which is fine. I'm cool with it. You know why? Because I knew people were gonna go flocking, going crazy, trying to find the pandas. Oh, I want some dunks. I want the Panda dunks. Hey man, refine your sneaker palette and actually get a sneaker that's got some character to it. It's got some build to it. You know, yeah, and it's the same well, I mean, these are $20 more than the typical Panda dunk low, but I'd rather have the story, and I'd rather have the quality in the build, if you ask me. Those dunks are not good quality at all, family. If I'm being honest, they're just really not. Like I said earlier, family, I do love the Community Links charm that is right there.
A few moments later.
And I'm a fan of this sneaker. I truly am. I actually like the blue suede that is on here. I wish it was just a little bit more refined. So I wish the blue suede was a little bit lower, and I wish it was a little bit more vibrant, matching the interior of the shoe to match the ankle liner. I wish this blue was on that blue suede. Nonetheless, family, we have a gem of a sneaker right here. So this is the pair right here. And as the description said, if you take it on around, on the right shoe, you do have that RaeKwon logo, and then on the left shoe, you do have the Diadora logo right there. Both of the shoes have the Diadora logo on the tongue right there on the top, and then they both have the Diadora logo on the bottom with those black outer soles. A really cool and really dope feature. Not even really a feature, but in addition to the dope sneaker, the box is fire, man. The box is really beautiful. The box has these beautiful aged, some black and white, some more modern pictures of New York. So it's not just a plain Jane Diadora box. I mean, it's a New York inspired box all over. And then on this side, you do have the Diadora community. You have the Community Links logo in the middle. You have the Diadora logo right there on the side, and then you have RaeKwon's logo on the other side as well. Take it on around the box, family. More Diadora RaeKwon logo graphics encompassing the sneaker, and then you do have Diadora RaeKwon on this side, and then I love on the center right here you have New York City, Diadora, and RaeKwon. So overall, if I had to give this shoe a scale of 1 out of 10, it'd be an 8.5, which in my opinion is more than enough to keep in a collection, family. So Rebel Gang, if you enjoyed the look of this sneaker, I would say definitely check out the foot sites to see if there will be a restock. I highly doubt it, but nonetheless, this shoe isn't really going for a lot right now on the aftermarket. So if you're a fan of the rapper RaeKwon, if you're a fan of what he's doing in the Community Links project, where he's giving musicians a chance to work with DJ Scram Jones and get their names out there with an online beat, with an invite only beat making course. If you're a fan of initiatives like that, I say definitely support and definitely cop the shoe, family. With that being said, it's your guy Mac the Rebel. It is the Diadora N9002 in its Community Links RaeKwon collab. We're checking out of this video, family. Make sure you stick around because the on foot is happening right now. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one, and we out. Peace.